Action.
This is called Stop Killing Seals, Man. It's far too late to look for a solution. They're killing off the seals by chemical pollution. Seals have swum around our coast for as long as they've been there. Now they're being murdered daily by big commerce everywhere. Ask yourself the question, how do you think you'd feel? Put yourself in the same position as the poor wee seal. Seals have swum around our coast for thousands of millennia, never knowing world wars, slavery or mayhem. And they've always lived in peace with others of their ilk, and you could say their cup runneth over with honey and with milk. So stop killing the seals, man, just leave them alone. Stop dumping toxic waste in the middle of their home. Stop killing the seals, man, why can't you leave them be? Leave them to live their lives safely in the sea. And you can ask any seaman from here to world's end, they'll all say the same thing, the seal has always been our friend. Ask any Inuit up north in the frozen lands, and they'll gladly rub you by the nose or shake you by the hand. Ask any Red Indian from Alaska to Cape Horn, and they'll praise the seal as one of the friendliest creatures ever born. Ask any Aboriginal who ever dwelt in the Australian shore, and they'll tell you how the seal is woven into their history and folklore. Yes, you can ask anybody who's ever met a seal, and they'll tell you how the majority of us humans feel. So stop killing seals, man, just leave them alone. Stop dumping toxic waste in the middle of their home. Stop killing the seals, man, why can't you leave them be? Leave them to live their lives safely in the sea. Can you remember how you felt when you watched the Holocaust? Or those pictures of dead soldiers who died horribly in the frost? And what about that Vietnamese girl who was burning on the run? And that starving Ethiopian that looked like a living skeleton? But big business became immune to that. To them it was just making deals. He doesn't give a damn about his own, never mind the poor wee seals. So it's up to us to stop man's evil murdering ways and cage him in a toxic prison till he ends his miserable days for the crimes that he's committed against our friends the seals. And maybe after 30 years, we'd know just how one feels. So stop killing seals, man, just leave them alone. Stop dumping toxic waste in the middle of their home. Stop killing seals, man, why can't you leave them be? Leave them to live their lives safely in the sea. That's what used to fuck the poets, group up was when they say, how can you remember all those lists straight off? I says, I wrote it for Jesus' sake. I don't know. He's a prick. He says to me on the first join, who's your favourite poet? I says, me. He says, you? I says, I'm the only one I know. It says, oh, don't you read poetry? I says, no, not really. I says, I was actually sickened against it by an English teacher called Docherty. I says, and during your summer holidays, you know, when you used to get your summer holidays, you get a poem to learn, and it was one of the classics, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Horatio holds the bridge. And then when you get back after the summer holidays, he'd start the class. Gill, first verse. Barton, second verse. Main, third verse. MacDonald, fourth verse. Gill, sixth verse. And woe betide ye if you didn't even get your bit right. So what kind of summer holidays did I have as a Wayne with that on it? And that turned me against poetry until I started writing it, and I never went anywhere near it. So that's why I say I'm my favourite poet, because I don't know any others.
What was your next poem at that point? What was the first one you came away with after?
Well, I suppose that was the Gyro Blues.
How does that go? Put you on the spot.
I've got a 30 watt bulb and a 60 watt lamp. My roof is leaking, my walls are damp. My carpet is threadbare, I can see the floor. My woman keeps nagging me, she doesn't know the score. The bills keep arriving and never getting paid, and I got this funny feeling I'll never make the grade. So listen up, Hector, in the business sector with your IBM computer and your pocket calculator. You've got an index-linked pension and a company car, and all I've got's the gyro blue, so there you are. I was born in a working class part of the city. I went to an ordinary school. Isn't that a pity? All my clothes came second hand.
All your clothes came second hand?
No, fuck that.
There you go, gyro blue. So when was that?
In the 70s.
70s?
Late 70s.
When's the last time you think you recited that? Maybe about a year or two ago?
No longer, maybe.
I remember you doing it a couple of years ago.
I don't know.